that is location and extent. Okay, so location and extent. As you all know, we are talking about two things, that is the Brazil country and the next is India. Okay, so okay, is location and extent. As you all know, our full geography lesson, or if you're talking about geography 10th standard, is depend upon only two countries, that is India and Brazil. And here we are only looking about what thing? India, historical background of India, location and extent of India. In this chapter, we are looking all these things: location and extent of India, historical background of India, and the next and the last thing, that is the main part, that is what is the latitudinal extent, how many directions, and in which direction which country is located. We all these things learn in this chapter. Okay, so now let's go with our first country, that is our India. As you all know, this country is India, and the capital of India, as all you know, what is the capital of India, students? Yes, New Delhi. After that, what is the, it is also famous for spices, and not only that, the population, if you are saying the national sport, tell me what is the national sports of our India? Yes, hockey. But mainly in our India, the population sport is cricket. Our national sports is hockey, but mainly the people are playing cricket. After that, location, extent and boundary. If you are talking about location, extent and boundary, then just look at that. This is the latitude, and here this is the longitude. Okay, I hope you are able to see the screen properly. Okay, so location, if you are talking about location, extent and boundary, India is located in the northern and eastern hemisphere. So as you all know, there how many hemisphere are there? How many hemisphere are there? Okay, and which are they? Which are they? Okay, southern, northern. Okay, okay. So now our country, our India, is located in the two hemisphere, that is northern and eastern hemisphere. And the southern, as you all know, India is located in which continent? India is located in which continent? Asia. Yes, India is located in Asia continent. Now, as you all know that your 25% is deducted. The 25% portion is deducted, but in that, this filling the blanks is also included. In that 25% part, this filling the blanks, which I had taken over here, this is also deducted. But I'm taken for you, okay, for your general knowledge. Okay. So now look at this. -4 north and 2 -degree 6 minute north latitude, and between -degree 7 minute is 2-degree 25 minute is longitude. Now here, look at this. This is the latitude. They are asking about latitude over here. -degree 4 minute north to -degree 6-minute north latitude. Okay, so look over here. 8° 4-minute north. This is the answer is 8° 4-minute north. And here the 37° 6-minute west. Okay. Sorry, dash degree means here the answer is 8 and here the answer is 37. Okay. And the next is, we are talking about northern latitude side, northern hemisphere, and longitude side, what? Eastern hemisphere. So now if we are talking about eastern, so dash degree 7-minute east to dash degree 25-minute east longitude. So answer is what? 68° 7-minute, and next is 97° 25-minute. So answer is 68 and 97. This part is not in your portion, but I am teaching you here because for your general knowledge. Okay. After that, next part is Brazil. As you all know, Brazil. So let me tell, what is the capital of Brazil? What is the capital of Brazil? Yes, Brasilia. Okay. And next is, what is the famous thing over there? What is the famous thing? Samba dance. Okay. And the next is popular sports, football. As you all know, Brazil is so much good in football. And the next is location, extent, and boundaries. Location, extent, and boundaries. If you are talking what is the location, extent, and boundaries? So it is lies in the southern and northern hemisphere. Brazil lies in northern and southern hemisphere. And in which continent the Brazil lies? In which continent the Brazil lies? In South America continent. Okay. Just wait. As we see, Brazil lies in a South America continent. And now we will see the Brazil, this filling the blanks of Brazil, that part also omitted. But we will take this for your general knowledge. Okay. So here, dash 15 minutes north and 245 minutes latitude, south latitude. So here, what is the answer? Your answer should be 5° and the next answer is 33°. Just look at this, the latitude part over there. And now if we are talking about longitude part, when we are talking about longitude part, so here your answer should be, yes, 73 and 34. The 73° and 34°. Okay. I hope till here you understand. Now the main part coming over here, that is historical background. As you all know that over a 1.5 century, British rule on us, on India. And not only that, now after independence, when we got independence in 1947, after independence also, we have faced so many situations and so many things like famines over there. As you all know, what is the famines? Yes, 3 war also there. Famines, as you all know, 3 wars, droughts, famines, so many things, natural events and wars are happening. But our India never get helpful. They always fight And now India is called as the one of the developing nation. And now in economic also, India is going very well. In economic, if you are talking about economic, India is going very well. And India is considered to be a global market. Now, as you all know, what is a global market, students? What is a global market? As you heard this word in history also. Yes. Okay, economic development. No, no, no. Global market means when you are buying and selling the goods in international market also. When you are buying and selling in a goods and services in the international or in other country, you are doing trade with internationally or in overall world, then it is called global market. And because of globalization, in a what if you are talking about nowadays, the 5-year plans is also going on. In history also you heard this 5-year plan and all. So globalization, 5-year plan, nowadays privatization. Because of privatization, as you all know, what is a privatization? What is privatization here? I didn't think so, you know. No, capitalism not. Privatization when private sector enters in a market. Nowadays, as you don't know, I think so. One day before when we got independence in 1947, just don't write anything. Just heard what I'm saying. This is the most important thing over here. I don't think you know or what. After 1947, there is a one time there is a monopoly. Monopoly means what? There is a single seller. Not sorry. There is a single buyer and many. Sorry. There is a single seller and many buyer over there. And because of that, like railway is a monopoly. There is only one railway, and that is government sector. There is a monopoly. Okay. So what happened? Government has decided that we should do a privatization over here. When privatization means what? Private sector enters in market. We gave a right to private sector to handle a market. Why government decide all this thing? Because when private sector enter in a market, government get tax. Okay, and at that time government in a loss, because what is the performance? What is the work of government? Only welfare oriented. Government is giving only welfare or services. If government is going in a loss also, they are trying to give a better service. But private sector, what they are thinking, they are money oriented also and welfare oriented also. They are giving good service also, private sector, and they are taking more money also. Okay, so because of privatization, globalization, our market is going rapidly increasing. We are going developing ourselves. Our economically, if you are thinking economically, now we are so increasing. We are going in a good path. And the one thing that is main thing, that is our India. In our India, there is full of youth population. As you don't know, but I think there is approximately more than 60% is youth population in India. And because of youth population, our India in a 5 to 10 years going a very rapid economic development. Our India is getting totally changed because our India is a youth population. Our India has a youth population. Okay. So when we're talking about historical background of Brazil, so if you don't know, I think so, for more than 3 centuries, Brazilians was under the Portuguese rule. As we are under the British rule, as same as Brazil also under the Portuguese rule. And Brazil gained independence in 1822. As we gained independence in 1947, Brazil got independence in 1822. So from 1930 to 1985, for more than a half century, it was under populist military government. Just look at this populist military government over here. For more than from 1930 to 1985. So they are under the populist military government. And because of that, what happens? It is surviving with some financial difficulties. And after, when they enter in a 20th century, Brazil is seen as a economic growth contributor in the world. And it is an important market in the future. Once there was a time, sit in a proper network. Okay. So here, if we're talking, there is in a past days, Brazil is survived with so many difficulties. Actually, Brazil is surviving with a Portuguese rule, then populist military government, and because of that, they are suffering with so many difficulties. But then also in the 20th century, they are one of the great economic growth contributor in the world. And in the market, in some days or in some year, it is known as the best economic or global market. Brazil will be known as the best economic market. So now, look at here, students. Is this question, now this question is for you. Okay, so now look at here. This is the India map over here, okay? So what they are asking us, directions, neighboring countries, seas and ocean. Okay, we should identify what is the, according to the direction, which neighboring countries or seas or ocean located. If you are talking about east, look at this east. So in east, which neighboring country or seas or oceans are coming? So in east, Myanmar, Bangladesh and Bay of Bengal is coming. And how it is, I show you. Just look over there. We are talking about east, okay? Just wait. Okay. So now, students, it's your turn. You should circle only that part. Okay, just wait. Only circle the Myanmar, Bangladesh and Bay of Bengal. Myanmar, Bangladesh and Bay of Bengal. Okay, students, wait now. This is the Bay of Bengal. Then this is the Bangladesh and Myanmar. So these are the three countries and the seas and oceans which we are saying that it is located on the east side. Now afterward, when we are talking about north, so north, which country is located? So look at here, students. China, then Bhutan and Nepal. These three countries are located on the north side. And if we are talking about west side, so according to the west, so west is Pakistan, Afghanistan and Arabian Sea. Okay, the three direction in the is the Pakistan, Afghanistan and Arabian Sea. After that, that last one is south, and as you all know, Sri Lanka and Indian Ocean. Just look over there. Sri Lanka and Indian Ocean. So now these are the four direction, and in that four direction, this all countries or seas or oceans are located. Now, if we are talking about Brazil, so just look at over here, because as we all know the Indian map, but we didn't have that much information about Brazil map. Okay, so north, if we are talking about north directions, so some places are located over here, that is French Guiana, then Suriname, Guyana and Venezuela. And in map where it is located, we will see. Just wait. Okay. I hope you are able to see the map. Okay. Just wait, students. Now, some places are located like French Guiana, then Venezuela, Guyana and Suriname. Okay. After that, west. As we all heard the name Colombia, Peru, Bolivia and Paraguay. These four places were located in a west side. Just look over there, students. Now, I hope you are able to see the map properly. Okay. So now, in west side, Colombia, then Peru, then Bolivia, all these places are, and Paraguay. These places are located on a west side. And afterward, if you are talking about south, then the two places are located, that is Argentina and Uruguay. That is Argentina and Uruguay. And then east. The east, as you heard the name also before, the two oceans are located over there in east part, that is North Atlantic Ocean and South Atlantic Oceans. The two oceans are located over there. So I hope till here you understand the whole lesson and whole part? Okay. As you all know, this chapter is so small, and some part, like the filling the blanks and all, they are getting omitted. But then also I taught you because I hope that part also you understand very well. So now I ask you some questions over here. Let me see. Okay, when the Brazil get independence, when the Brazil get independence, when Brazil got independence, yes, in 1822. And what about India? When India got independence? Yes, very good. So Brazil was under in which leadership? Who is ruling over Brazil? Who is ruling over Brazil? Yes, Portuguese. And what about India? Who is ruling over India? Yes, British. Yes, okay, very good. Okay. So, in our India, which population is high? Youth populations or older populations? Youth population. Okay, very good, students.